We are the third Olympic game, excuse me, just happened earlier today. So I want to shoot LeBron a little bill. This strictly securing the first two games, and I did really want to cover the third game in the sense of adding it on to this take, if you will. But the first two games were atrocious, and I don't think that anyone, a high level player could play with LeBron James. LeBron needs to play with five other role players because what happens with LeBron James is that whatever you do good, whatever your specialty is, give it up, brother. You know what I mean? This man's gonna take the ball, he's gonna hold the ball, he's gonna stop the offense from doing what he's gotta do. And it's nasty work. I personally just feel like LeBron James shouldn't even been on Team USA. You know what I mean? He's holding them up, he's holding them back. The defense is trash when he's out there, and I know I'm doing a lot of LeBron James trashing, but it's rightfully so. You know, it's rightfully so. And I'm not the only person that feels this way. As I'm doing something a little different, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, mix my bag up a little bit. I got a special guest. No, not actually on the panel, but a special guest. Miss Dominique Alexandria. Make sure. Oh, Dom Alexander, excuse me, Dominique Alexander of Sports T. Y'all go check her channel out. She's one of my favorite analysts right now, man. I found her on my favorite sports platform right now, the Man Down Sports. Shout out to the panel over there. Shout out to Mel, the big homie, the big bro, Zoe, Jay, Chris, the whole gang over there, man. I really rock with that channel. That's my number one source of content consumption. But Dominique was cooking on a particular topic on this LeBron James situation. And she said this with a caller, you know what I mean, on the Man Down episode. She embraced it. I kind of used her quote for the title of this video. Excuse me, because it's time to just embrace it, man. You know what I mean? I'm a LeBron James hater. Now, what I'm gonna say this real quick, I don't hate LeBron James. In fact, I don't hate anybody. If your name ain't the devil, you know what I mean? I don't really have any energy to channel towards you in the sense of being angry or hating you, right? But as a sports analyst, as an athlete myself, I know what I'm watching. You know what I mean? I know the goods. I know when I'm watching good. I know when I'm watching great, and I damn for sure know when I'm watching bad. You know, so me personally, I just feel like LeBron is in the wrong role. But LeBron James has always been in the wrong role. You know, at 40 years old, he insists on playing point guard, holding the ball, having the offense run through him, and every time that happens, we Team USA, as far as the Olympic setting goes, we get down, you know, or the game is close, you know, and it's not until they check KD and AD in that we're able to maintain a lead. But I'm gonna let Dom cook real quick, as she made some good points as far as this LeBron James situation goes. Now, this is about a 2-minute clip. Let me cam out real quick. So y'all just listen and tell me what y'all think about what Dominique had to say about one LeBron James.
But when you're playing with LeBron James, who insists on being the point guard at 6'9", 270, 40 years old, when there are guys on the team that are just better at that position who can take better care of the ball and not turn it over every second. You might not get in rhythm because the ball isn't moving. Guys are not touching the ball enough. And Steph was unable to find a groove playing alongside LeBron. We saw this in Miami with D. Wade and Bosh. We see every season he's been on the Lakers where guys become a shell of themselves playing alongside him. Playing alongside a ball-stopping turnover machine that gives his teammates the ball at the end of the shot clock. Okay? He passes the ball when he's unable to bum rush the lane and run over defenders. We should be seeing the best brand of basketball on display in Paris because we have the best basketball players in the world on our team. But instead, we are seeing some of the most elite talent play their absolute worst because instantly everyone becomes a spot-up shooter for LeBron. And there's no robust offense being ran. And we have Steve Kerr, one of the best coaches in the league. The funniest thing and the best part of what Skip Bayless had to say was that LeBron reminds him of Caitlin Clark. And I've got to say, he's looking Clarkish out there. 6 turnovers. They're turning the ball over at the same damn rate. And both players, they will be leading the leagues, respectively, in all-time turnovers. I can see it happening for Caitlin Clark. She's running away with the turnover record. And LeBron is the GOAT of all turnovers, greatest of all time in turnovers. So clearly he should not be running the point. It doesn't work. And at 40 years old, LeBron should be mentoring the young guys and coming off the bench.
Respectfully, that's Dominique Alexander of Sports Team. Make sure y'all swing by her channel, give her a subscription, and tap into the content as well. Dom is one of my favorite analysts. She really be bringing the heat, and I can't agree more. You know what I mean? I can't agree more. When I heard her say that, it's she says what I said, but in a better, more presentable fashion. Because I know I could come off a little bit, a little over passionate about my LeBron James disdain. But again, shout out to Dom for explaining that perfectly, because that's what it is, man. At 40 years old, what is this dude doing? You know what I mean? It's to my understanding that he has some documentary going on, some kind of Last Dance documentary going on. So he's really trying to insert himself into the offense. And every time that happens, again, we're down damn 10 points to a Serbia. You know what I mean? Or we're in a tie game with Puerto Rico, a team that ain't won nothing. You know what I mean? So like I said, shout out to Dom. You know what I mean? I gotta embrace it. I'm a LeBron James hater, and I'm gonna be singing this kind of song for quite some time. You know what I mean? Until this dude gets out of here, I can't deal with LeBron no more, bro. I know what I'm watching. This dude is a ball hog. He is a stat patter. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, at 40 years old, now today, let me throw this out there just as a disclaimer. Today, LeBron James was okay. Today, this morning anyway, we faced off against Puerto Rico. It was a very interesting game until the second quarter. We put 39 points on their dome, almost 40. And it was pretty much a runaway game from that point on. But LeBron did his thing. I think he only had like 10 points, 1 turnover today, 18 minutes playing. But, he didn't have the ball in his hands. He wasn't being himself, quote unquote. It was the offense was centered around Anthony Edwards. And to a little bit of his credit, Joel Embiid, as he put up 15 points against Puerto Rico. Anthony Edwards led the way with 26. I made a video about that. Y'all go check it out if you want to recap that game real quick. But that was today, this morning. Dawn dropped her video 2 or 3 days ago. So, this was after the game with South Sudan. When she made her comments, and at that point, LeBron James was averaging 6 turnovers a game, damn near 22 minutes wait, this is the crazy part. 22 minutes in a 40-minute Olympic game. And hold up, Steve Kerr was talking about he can't find minutes for anybody else, so, and I'm saying that he's averaging that, guys, over 20 minutes in an All-Star game, just a stat pad, because Team USA don't need LeBron James of the Lakers. Team USA don't need LeBron James of the Miami Heat. So it's the matter of the fact that he just out there to do what he got to do. And again, that's why I had to throw that out there. He's got a damn documentary going on. This dude is obsessed with Michael Jordan. He's trying to create some kind of Last Dance documentary to offset what Michael Jordan was able to do in 2020. And low key, he was trying to do it in 2023. And he thought he was going to get himself another championship. But Joker came and put an end to that fantasy. But at the end of the day, man, like I said, I'm going to shoot him a little bail just because he did good today. But historically, I am tired of LeBron James. I want this dude to get out of here. I've been saying this for a minute. The moment LeBron James retires, my channel going to take off. Because then I can actually stop wasting time bringing facts to you bronzesexuals, to you delusional LeBron James fans. I enjoy breaking y'all down. Don't get it twisted. It is thoroughly entertaining watching a bronzesexual have a mental meltdown because they can't understand. I'm gonna say that they can't process truth. That's all. Anytime they bring up, LeBron James 4 championships, my guy, 6 losses, and I'm not one of these. I am a LeBron James hater now, so I have to do that. But at the same time, that's not my mo. If you want to talk about an athlete, we could chop it up about the good, but usually everybody except LeBron James, you can have a reasonable conversation about him. In fact, me and Dom was talking about Joel Embiid one time, and it was like, you could criticize Joel Embiid. Nobody's gonna run up in your comment section to call you a Joel Embiid hater. Nothing. No, that's not gonna happen. But the moment you say LeBron James had a great game, but he went 9 of 10, not 10 of 10 from the field, oh, you a LeBron James hater. You hate him. Savannah. It's like, my guy, sit down. LeBron ain't gonna let you hit because you know what I mean. He ain't gonna take you on no date just because you capping for him. LeBron James wouldn't give these dudes a cup of water if they was in the desert dying of thirst. They just go out of their way and defend them. And really, I should say this: I don't hate LeBron James. I can't stand you, bronsexuals. Oh man, y'all are bane of my existence. Golly. I'm getting comments now on like old videos that I made a year ago. Bronsexual still running up the comments. Hey, shout out to y'all, really low key. But at the same time, it's like, bro, y'all running up the comments with all this banter that I'll never read or respond to. I'm gonna be a buck. I'm not. I just looked at my messages this morning, my archives. It was some dude, I can't recall it, Miguel Torres. Mans was so mad, you know what I mean? He not on my friend list, not on none of like that. I gotta like accept his friend request and his message request. Mans was in my DM, bro, with a 3-page paper talking about how much he loved LeBron James. Essentially, if you break down what he was saying, all he was doing was confessing his very sus love and infatuation with LeBron James. So yeah, as much as LeBron himself get on my nerve, I don't hate the man. You know what I mean? I don't think about LeBron James the moment the game's over. I don't think about LeBron James at all. But the moment the game's over, here come the bronsexuals with the cap, with the memes. You know what I mean? Like that game, the first game was such nasty work because Kevin Durant clearly came out the bench and led us to a victory versus Serbia with 23 big points. But LeBron James happened to put up 21 points on one 3-point, on one jump shot, ladies and gentlemen. He was like, damn, I can't remember. That game, I can't remember. I ain't gonna try to stop the show. But anyway, he had he was 9 of 13. 9 of 13 that first game. I love how my brain work. I love the numbers. But he was 9 of 13 that first game. Only one 3-pointer, y'all. So a bunch 8 layups. You know what I mean? Like this dude ain't got no bag. It's very it's not aesthetically pleasing watching him play the basketball game. And would y'all believe now it's gonna sound like some Uber hater stuff, but I had to bring these facts out. LeBron James has a skills training video for what? LeBron, look on the video game. It's so funny. He's doing this basic ass move and he's trying to explain it as if it's complex, right? He's doing some goofy move that don't even work. In the skills training video, the dude guard LeBron James perfectly. It's like, no, in the skills training video, you're supposed to tell the dude, the mock, the fake defender, hey man, you know what I'm saying, chill out. This dude, LeBron James, was giving his skills, his tutorial, did the stupid move, and the dude that's supposed to be playing fake defense and allow LeBron James to shoot his shot was able to time the shot perfectly. Now he ain't blocking and nothing like that. That would have been crazy. But LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? He got these simple ass moves that, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. My 5-year-old son could do. Me and him be out there working on the court. He can do everything LeBron James can do because it's not hard. It's the same top of the key, bum rushing to the rim, like Dom said. And if he can't do that, he gonna throw you the ball at the last second. And if you don't hit the shot, you look like a criminal. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith was high level. I ain't gonna say high level, but J.R. Smith was a him. You know what I mean? J.R. Smith in his day on Denver and with the Knicks, you couldn't tell you couldn't tell nobody about J.R. Smith because he was nice. You know what I mean? The moment he got with LeBron James, all of a sudden, you know what I mean? He can't play basketball. He looked like an idiot. And that's how Joel Embiid looks like right now. Everybody in the media is talking about how bad Joel Embiid is and how bad he looks. It's like, who can play with LeBron James? If my game is predicated on me posting up, and this is why LeBron James can't play with a great center. What AD is not a great center. AD is a damn 7-foot guard. You know what I mean? But in the same time, him and AD can play together because AD is not a traditional big. He's not going to just sit in the paint. I don't want to say just sit, but he's not going to play the traditional big man role like Joel Embiid does. And when you play the traditional big man role, you're going to have defenders in the paint. And guess what that does for LeBron James? That does not allow him to bum rush to the rim. That's why he's never been able to play with a good center. He couldn't even play with a washed up Shaquille O'Neal. So what are you going to do with a legitimate, center that actually needs the basketball and actually can be productive? Shout out to Dom once more. If you play with LeBron James, you just a spot up shooter, man. You know what I mean? Whatever you was doing last year that made you look great, that displayed your skill set, it ain't coming around here on LeBron James. And if that y'all don't believe me, just look at Steph Curry. Steph Curry be having slumps, but damn, bro, this is the Olympics. Like, ain't nobody in the Olympics can guard Steph Curry. You can't convince me. If nobody in the NBA can hold this man to less than 20 points, ain't nobody in the Olympics gonna hold Steph Curry to less than 20 points. But the only reason why Steph looks crazy is because he can't get into the rhythm. Why? Because the 40-year-old point guard, right, that's averaging after today anyway. He's about at five and a half turnovers. So wait. It's just under 5 turnovers. I remember looking at I can't remember, it was 4 something. But the guy that's averaging 4 turnovers in a playoff, in an Olympic setting, you know what I mean, doesn't allow anybody else to cook. Jason Tatum looked average. Jason Tatum just won a championship. And not that he looked crazy, elite in the championship run. Jason Tatum didn't look like this, not like he just don't know how to play basketball at all, all of a sudden. So it's really crazy to see. And like I say, man, I'm done with LeBron James at this point. Every time I turn on I really got off of ESPN, Fox, all those mainstream, lamestream ass network. I got off of them so long ago. But as of recently, shout out to Mel from Man Down Sports, the big bro, and also Dreamers Pro. They highlight a lot of stuff that the lamestream guys say. So, I've been trying to tune in and watch an episode of First Things First, Nick Wright's show. I'll try to watch Around the Horn, but all of it, man, it's just the glazing going on. Anytime they got to talk about LeBron James, one, they're going to talk about him for an extended amount of time. And two, it's just glazing. It's like, damn, bro. Another thing that's pissing me off, Dwayne Wade's announcing of the Olympics. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but this man got to go, man. Dwayne Wade used to be Dwayne Wade was my favorite basketball player in the National Basketball Association, guys. Y'all see the teams on the side. It's Chirac around here, man. And Dwayne Wade ain't from Chicago exactly, but he's from Illinois. He's from a little town right up north of Chicago called Robbins. My cousins, I had a lot of family out in Robbins. So, we accepted D-Wade. He ain't from the city, but we accepted him. How he be glazing LeBron James, though, is like, oh, my God, bro. I'm kind of regretting ever saying Dwayne Wade was my favorite player at this point, man. Because, one, you linked up with LeBron James. I hated that. I hated that with a passion. But then two, now you over here, everything this man do. Dwayne Wade literally said out of his mouth, LeBron James did some basic dunk. And Dwayne Wade says out of his mouth, that was nasty work. His pronouns are him. Oh man, it's like, hey, look, G. I guess I can't get with the delusion. Me personally, I cannot get with the delusion. I can fairly assess you. I will fairly compliment you. I just complimented LeBron James for doing what he was supposed to do, or doing what he's supposed to been doing this morning when they faced off against Puerto Rico. That's the kind of LeBron James that needs to be on display all the time. Not this LeBron trying to get 30 points in the Olympic game. G. Like, sit down, bro. Just sit down. Making niggas miss Kobe more. You know what I'm saying? I miss Kobe just because Kobe used to check LeBron every turn of the way. Even before Kobe, passed away, he checked LeBron, talking about you don't need all this help, bro. If you supposed to be the GOAT, you supposed to be the guy. You're the one that's supposed to get the job done, not the role players, not Anthony Davis, not Jeannie Buss, not Darvin Ham. You, Bron, supposed to get the job done, man. But I just had to get that off my chest. You know what I mean? I'm a little day or two late on flaming up Bron. But this kind of leads us right into the next segment.